Hi, welcome to the MayKupp podcast. Please visit us at maykupponline.com. We're happy you joined us today, and as always, please enjoy the show.
Hey, MayKupp family, I'm your host, Dominica, and as always, welcome to the MayKupp podcast. And please continue to spread the good word about the show and our company. Visit us at maykupponline.com and on social media at MayKuppOnline. Thank you for taking the time and listening to our podcast. It's available on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, and more. We couldn't do this without you. I hope you know that. As you know, we help beauty students and beauty pros build their business by offering guidance and brand ambassadorship programs that provide sponsorship, mentorship, and hands-on training. Find us on social media or our website to learn more about our amazing company. And like we've been telling you all the past few weeks, it is our 4th annual Grand Holiday Drive, where we help those in need around this time of year. For more information, please visit our website at maykupponline.com, as it will have all the information and links for the GoFundMe page. Thank you in advance for helping those in need. 100% of the funds go to buying children toys and providing meals to families. What an awesome cause. I know you want to be a part of it. We appreciate you. And all right, everyone, let's get into this show today. We have a special guest for you today. She is the owner of The Cave Barbershop, as well as Body Bliss Spa. And we're so happy she's on the show today. Please welcome Anastasia Anselmo to the MayKupp podcast. Anastasia, how are you? Welcome to the MayKupp podcast.
Thank you so much for having me on the MayKupp podcast. It is an absolute honor to be here. I am actually doing great.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And where are you actually joining us from today?
So I am actually located in the West Indies, so that is Dominica, to be precise. We're known as the nature island of the Caribbean. I was originally born in Trinidad and Tobago, which is a twin island republic. And I moved to Dominica approximately 11 years ago, where I own and operate the Cave Barbershop and Spa, which is in Dominica. I also have Body Bliss Spa, which is a day spa. That business currently has 2 locations, and we are in the process of opening up a 3rd. And then also too as well in the US, in the process of opening Body Bliss LLC, which is a skincare range of products.
Oh, wow.
Which will be available online.
Gotcha. That's exciting. Wow. Opening up, spreading. I love it.
Yes.
And could you actually tell our guests what you do and a little info about your business?
Okay, sure. So in Dominica, I actually own and operate 5 businesses, and I have 3 upcoming businesses in the US, but we're going to more focus on the spas. So the Cave Barbershop and Spa is actually a barbershop and a spa combined, where we tailor to the needs of guys. So we provide classic haircuts along with spa services, so such as massages, manicure, pedicures, waxing, facials, body scrubs. And then we have Body Bliss, which caters to both male and female. However, since the cave opened up, we mostly get females at Body Bliss. And Body Bliss provides spa services. So we provide manicures, pedicures, facials, waxing, and body scrubs. And so, like I mentioned, we have 2 locations. So the business started about 6 years ago. And since that, we have expanded into opening a 2nd location. And so we're in the process of opening a 3rd. And then the skincare line, I found that after providing services for clients, a lot of the clients still had issues that they needed to go home and treat. So it's not like a one service fix everything, problem that they had. And so I thought, well, okay, how can I better serve my clients? And that's where the idea for the skincare line came about.
Wow, that's amazing. So with the amount of, I guess, your services are spread out, across the board. Has it always been the idea to have, your hand in all the different areas, or was it something where you started with the barbershop first, focusing on hair, and then you grew into the, spa side of everything?
Well, we actually started with Body Bliss first.
Okay.
So Body Bliss Spa, which is the day spa, we started with that first. And then after, slowly we started to realize that a lot of guys, because our colors at Body Bliss is pink, brown, and white. And so a
Okay.
lot of guys were like, okay, they want to come to the spa more, but they didn't appreciate the color scheme. So we thought, well, okay, let's just change it to make it a bit more welcoming to our masculine clients.
Mm.
But then during consideration and from a little bit of market research, I quickly realized that it was not just about the color scheme. Like guys wanted an environment where they can be guys, where they can all talk, just basically hang out, watch
Yeah.
sports, vibe, connect with one another. And so that is how the Cave Barbershop actually came about. And then the
Oh.
skincare line is the latest venture. So that came about from trying to further help the clients because with a spa, many times persons think that it's a service that you're selling. And while it is true to an extent, what it is that you are more selling to your clients is actually the benefits of that service. That is what appeals to your clients. That's what they come to you for. And so I wanted to further assist them along their journey because we all know that when you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
So getting them to actually, feel good about themselves. And I further assist. That's how the product line came about.
Gotcha. I mean, regardless of the skin, I mean the color scheme, I would go in. If I know the service is great, I'll go in.
Some guys, they just have a notion,
Yeah.
especially for what we found in the beginning of our business was that a lot of guys did not want to do spa services. They found that it just was not their thing. Like they felt as if they I don't know, like that's a woman
Yeah,
environment.
like a
Like uh,
masculine kind of thing.
correct. Like a
Yeah.
lot of ladies, and then even self when we thought about just changing the colors, a lot of guys were still like, oh, but it's a place that women frequent. So how do we have conversations about sports? How
Mm,
can we get loud and rowdy
yeah.
when women are there telling us, shh, be quiet? They're trying to relax and enjoy the moment. So we
Mhm.
quickly realized that we're catering to two sets of different clients with different needs. And so
Yeah.
that's where the barbershop came about.
Gotcha. And for other beauty students and professionals out there, how important is it to differentiate, those demographics and find exactly what works for both crowds?
I would definitely say it is very important because in the beginning, before we separated, and we branched off and had the cave, we found that our message that we were putting out to our target audience was a bit conflicting because we
Mm,
would tell guys, okay, yes, come and be yourself, come and relax with your boys, have a great time. But then for guys, having a great time and relaxing would mean talking about football, speaking about sports,
hmm.
speaking about just being loud in general most of
Yeah.
the time because guys are that's just how they unwind and relax. When you walk into a barbershop is never quiet. A barbershop is very loud. Everyone is trying to get their opinions out.
Yeah.
And so we found that that was happening quite a lot. And then the ladies who would come to the spa, they would come for the ambience, to relax, to, be in their own little world. And so we
Yeah.
found that our message was a bit, it was a bit, we ourselves were conflicted because we were telling guys one thing, telling ladies another.
Mm,
And so it is very important for you to know your niche market because if it is that, like I said in the beginning, it is the benefits that you are selling, not the actual service. Like, yes, the service, the service brings about the benefits, but what a lot of persons want is to know, what am I gaining from doing this?
Yeah.
And so we're promising women a nice, relaxing environment for you to unwind, a smooth ambience for you to just
Yeah.
relax. And then we're promising guys, something completely different. So it is very important that you narrow down to your niche market so that your message is then clear. You connect with your target audience and you don't have that confusion or that period where you're basically trying to navigate, who am I selling to?
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. And transitioning to, I know you said you were born in Trinidad and Tobago,
Mhm.
and now you live in the Nature Isle, Dominica.
Correct.
How have your life experiences shaped the way you view business?
That is a great question. Um, Dominica, when I started Body Bliss Spa 6 years ago,
Mhm.
Dominica, we were impacted by a tropical storm, which left part of the island devastated because we had quite a lot of landslides. Basically, half of the island was in emergency panic mode during that time. And
Mhm.
then 2 years later, we were then impacted by a Category 5 hurricane,
Dang.
Hurricane Maria, which devastated the entire island,
Mhm.
left my business non-functional and not in operation for about 5 months. 2 years later, after Maria, we were then impacted by COVID-19.
Oh, man.
So, so I would definitely say that I have faced quite a lot of trials and tribulations
Yeah.
within the 6 years that we have been open. And then for the barbershop, a few months after we opened, that's when the pandemic came about. So for both businesses, definitely I have been through quite a lot of trials and tribulations. But I would not change it
Yeah.
when I look back at it because it definitely molded me into the person that I am today.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that I am a strong individual. And because of these experiences, I can now say, okay, this is how I'm moving forward. This is what needs to be done. It also helped to adjust my mindset quite a
Yeah.
lot so that I move from a fixed mindset to that of a growth mindset. So during those periods, instead of putting my hand below my chin, I was like, okay, what next? What do I do? How can I ensure that my business continues to thrive? And so at that stage, basically, it had me looking at my finances, how my business operates, my financial records, my bookkeeping, my profitability and loss statements. Also, too, as well, marketing. What am I doing in terms of scaling my business? And definitely learning the difference between scaling and growing my business. So I would say that it has helped me to grow quite a lot because who knows, maybe if I did not move to Dominica, I would not have ventured into being an entrepreneur. So I would say that it has helped me to grow quite a lot and to be the force that I am today.
Yeah. It gave you your character, but also thicker skin.
Correct, correct. That is so correct.
Yeah, I love that. All right. And, what do you like to do for fun outside of your businesses?
Outside of my businesses for fun, I do like to. My husband is very competitive and
Mhm.
he enjoys Scrabble, and I love to
I
provoke
love
him.
Scrabble. Uh-huh.
And I love to provoke him. So we do play Scrabble quite often. We
Okay.
go out hiking. We go out hiking a lot. I love culinary and just exploring, trying different new things, trying new flavors. So I am always stuffing my face. I'm always visiting a new restaurant. Basically, my love for food. I can't explain it, but I just love
Yeah.
it. So I would say those are some of the fun pastimes, hobbies that I do take on when I'm not working.
All right. That sounds fun. I mean, it sounds like you're very active. I do love Scrabble myself, so I would need to play you guys in that one of these days. Um,
Nice.
but I know the outdoorsiness that just being outdoors helps a lot, helps everyone reset. But I like it. That's cool. And as you know, Anastasia, our company sponsors and helps beauty students and professionals. What would you tell someone who's starting in the beauty industry if their business isn't going well and they need some encouragement? Could you give them a few words?
I would definitely say that you need to invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is the best thing that you can do.
Hmm.
Um, because there are going to be quite a lot of trials and tribulations, and you are your greatest asset. Like, you are the only person who is going to be able to get you out of um, any trial and any tribulation that you encounter. So definitely investing in yourself is a must. I would also say too as well, ensure that you have a solid support system. Um, Having that support system, that support network makes a huge difference when it is that you constantly have persons telling you, no, you can't, compared to persons constantly telling you, reach for the stars or you can. It makes a difference in your life. That, and then I would also say to as well, so invest in yourself, have a good support system, and never give up.
Yes, I love that. Got to invest in yourself and definitely never give up. If you let anything kind of breach, your walls and you tend to just fall down and give up, then you're not gonna be able to finish out your dreams like you want. And if you're really truly passionate about something, I feel like you won't have to worry about it as much, just to continue on with your gut. So I love that. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you so much. No, but I've just learned it from being in business for 6 years and
Mhm.
having to go through all of the trials and tribulations that I have. I would say
Mhm.
that those are the top three key points to get you through any trying time.
Yes, definitely. Well, shoot. I mean, thank you for joining us today. This was another great show. Thanks to you. Everyone, you can check out Anastasia's businesses out at www.anastasiaanselm. That's ANSELM.com. You can check out both the Cave Barbershop and as well as Body Bliss Spa and all her skincare products. Thank you again, Anastasia, for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. It was an absolute pleasure to be here. And I do hope that, I helped your audience to really think about their future in the wellness industry and helping to inspire and motivate them and getting them to pivot in life.
Yes,
So thank you so
definitely.
much for having me.
Of course, of course. And thank you everyone for joining us today. If you or you know anyone who is a beauty student or a beauty pro that would like to know more info about our programs, please email us for more information at info@7entco.com. That's info at the number 7entco.com. Also visit us online at makeuponline.com. That's MAYKUPP online.com. On social media, we are MayKupp Online. And don't forget to check out the Grand Holiday Drive. Let's support and donate. Thanks, everyone. Please join us next week as well. And of course, reach out to us if you need anything. I'll catch you next time on the MayKupp Podcast. This is Dominique and Anastasia Anselmo signing off. Until next time.
Thank you so much for listening today. As always, if you're a beauty student or beauty business owner and you would like to hear more about our program, please visit us at makeuponline.com and at MayKupp Online on social media. Thank you.